Orestes Andrianis, Senior Analytical Consultant, Google. We organize the world's information.
I'm Oren, Director at IML Marketing. IML Marketing operates mega sites in the dating and entertainment niches for more than 15 years. We have like 70 million members total all over the site.
So my name is Anastasia Bilous and I'm the Chief Operation Officer in TN Labs, which is part of Noosphere Global. We're doing actually a lot of stuff, but our company is responsible for all the experiments and startups which are happening inside of our corporation. So firstly, we do come with our own ideas, make the product from scratch, buy the traffic, do different experiments and tests, see what it brings. If it's successful, wow, that win, we dedicate the team and keep working on it. If not, unfortunately, we have to, make up quickly with new ideas and move forward. And another direction where we go is whenever our company invests into the new business, into the new startup, so we're responsible to help to grow the business. So we do whatever actually the business needs us to do.
My name is Elena. I'm Director of Lifelines Dating Agency in Odessa. This is a marriage dating agency for 8 years.
Roman Sidorenko, creator of Pure dating app. Pure is the mobile app which helps people to get into spontaneous sensual adventure, like right now and right here, without talking hours, days, weeks. That's it.
I'm Keith Gordon, owner of Ukraine Brides Agency.
I'm Anna Mikhailovskaya, CEO of Ukraine Brides Agency.
Hi, I'm Elena Sosnovskaya, Mega Love Dating Agency, Ukraine. We are ruling this company for 8 years already, and we have a very good success rate in our company in matchmaking clients and making personal introductions and making happy couples.
I'm Vlad Zhevtenko. I run Big Robot as an SEO of this company. Big Robot does attach, and basically it's programmatic building blocks. You can own your DSP as software as a service model. Subscription, no extra cost.
So I'm Andy Mikuluk from Social Discovery Ventures and especially Dating.com Group. Social Discovery Venture is a venture holding, so we're investing things and especially we like everything that's about social discovery. So, dating, travel and stuff. And Dating.com Group is a group of dating projects we try to run like in-house. So there's Dating.com and the Anastasia family especially.
Hello, my name is Julia Lansky. I'm a CEO of Coaching and Training Center, and I'm CEO of Lansky Elite Matchmaking Boutique.
First time in iDate, and we had a great time so far.
Second iDate.
It's my second iDate. The first one was in Moscow, and it's the second one, and I am happy to be here as speaker today.
That's my second one.
I was in one iDate in Vegas 2 years ago.
This is my second iDate.
My first one.
It's my first time at iDate and I think I like it because there are different interesting people to meet here, and what's more important to see the opinions of different market players, our providers, and to understand how do they feel, how do they understand the market. Is that the same feeling as we have or not? And definitely there are different things to think about.
That's actually my first experience on iDate. I'm really surprised. It is kind of cozy, small, and really family friendly. So you do not need a lot of time, to get in touch with people, to feel yourself comfortable, as usually happens on a lot of other conferences. So everything is straightforward, really local, everything happening quickly. So I think it's so good so far. I like it.
It's brilliant. From my opinion, it's my first time on conference, and it's my first time on this type of meeting, and I'm glad to meet Svetlana, my partners, you. So I'm happy about all this.
The conference is good because we came here to understand the online dating business and see if we can do a niche app for it. So far, a lot of new information and I like it.
So far looks great, interesting people, cool atmosphere, looking good.
Interracial dating, I thought was good. I think Anastasia dating was around, many agencies, so yeah, a good crowd.
This one is very specific, and that's why I decided to stopped by because I wanted to know more about matchmakers, dating agencies and their business. So that's for me was place to go to discover it and talk with people who are actually doing this business. And the previous one was more broad focus and industry leaders, competitors, so it was more relevant to what I'm doing.
Vegas was more US oriented. I mean, people from US were more dominant than here. Here you see more European, a lot of Russian, and some East European with international dating, obviously, as this is the theme of this event mostly. In the Vegas it was more raw, more, you know, you could have seen more the big well-known companies coming there with some sponsors or attending. Here it's more the international one, yeah.
A lot of senior people, mostly CEOs, CTOs, CIOs, so a lot of chiefs.
Mostly founders and top executives like CEOs, CMOs. Yeah, that's one of the good things I like about iDate.
So it depends, because I was trying to network like almost everyone here, and that was interesting to talk to guys who run their dating websites. So these are CEOs, of course, and that was interesting to talk to people who run their agencies to see how it goes on another side, and these are CEOs as well. So I think the upper level is what I was targeting.
It's good there are different types of people, so like basically with everyone who you might meet. So I met a couple of interesting new marketing companies actually whom I didn't know before, some payment solutions, some services which can help us run the business further, some just, you know, colleagues from another dating sites, which is also good to know what's happening on the market. So far so good, and all the people are involved into the process on the high level, which means you can get like really relevant information, you know, which is definitely the truth. So it's really cool.
I meet people who are basically decision makers and experts in what they do. So we not exactly talk the similar language because we're a bit technical, but I can help them address the issues through our solutions.
I have met very interesting people on this conference. I have met matchmakers, I have met coaches in dating relationships, I have met owners of dating sites from Odessa and from Kiev. I have met people who are running dating sites, some of my partners, and I was happy to see my partners here and to talk with them eyes to eyes, face to face, and to ask main questions I wanted to ask them earlier, and I had no opportunity when I was in Kiev and they were in New Zealand, in USA for example, and now we can contact, we can make networking contacts. It's absolutely great.
Of course, I mean, every time you interact with the industry, ideas come up. We have some challenges, maybe we'll go back and talk about some policy things that some people raise to us, try to understand the rationale and do a little bit of pushback. Maybe we'll change something, maybe not, but at least, you know, food for thought. And of course, we saw, talking to people, understand that the trends that we see as Google from the search behavior, the industry follows, and they're actually creating new trends. So we also learn from the industry.
I get at least 2 ideas. First, go US. Second, go US data management platforms.
Speaking about the point how useful it is or not useful, and will I bring some new ideas, some new things back to the team, I will actually already Skyped and emailed them a couple of things that they have to do, you know, like really quickly, and I will be able, you know, still like to double proof everything that they will find out tomorrow because it's the second day of the conference, and there are some couple of things, couple of new contacts that I believe will be quite useful for our business, and I can actually, you know, use them after I'll get back home.
First of all, I got a lot of creative ideas of how we can address the needs of the clients. The second, how we can attract more clients. And the third, how we can execute more qualitative work for the clients.
Yeah, certainly the use of YouTube having our own channel, making frequent videos, the exposure that YouTube provides, the social media possibilities out there, is something we've really got to concentrate on now.
I like idea about coaching, like coaching women and coaching men, because it's important for better relationship, not just for men and women meet each other, but for successful relationship marriages.
I mean, we had some nice data generally about the industry. I mean, the mobile statistics nowadays, devices, apps and stuff from some lectures. Now we had some SEO and social networks information, and from each session we get some valuable info that obviously we'll take it and match it to our core business and see how we can implement it or adjust it to our side.
First of all, I came to the idea that I should develop matchmaking direction because it's very promising, because it's very interesting, rewarding, and nowadays it fulfills my needs. I mean, for growth and also my wish to help people. And now I know how to grow, because before just having dating agency, I was often thinking maybe I should change the field of activity. Maybe it's not mine, because I didn't see the ways to grow. Now I see it. It's important.
Definitely new ideas brought from the conference, because that was interesting for me to understand how it works for different international dating products, and do they really share our opinion that we're going to become trusted services. So we're going to become trusted services all in one, and thinking that the sum of our parts is really something that's really smaller, and we're bigger if we're together. And I see that they share it, and that's why our strategy is, I think, right.
Of course, that was the main reason. When you hear something, it can easily ignite the light, and you thought, okay, this connects to this and this connects to that, and then you might decide, okay, I'm going to implement it or try to experiment with that. That's exactly how this happening.
The strategy for dating agency session was great, because it was a small group who talked about matchmaking, the dating industry, dating sites, and the future of those sites, where it stands at the moment, and what are the hot topics at the moment, and what can grow our industry and our business.
The programmatic guy, he knew his stuff, so I think that I can confirm that he's proficient. And the lady before, I was impressed by the way that she segments her consumers, and I thought it was insightful, but I don't have enough data to answer this question.
I really liked what Lou did, because really we're in the same shoes. So he's working in a company that is in our group, but again he was speaking about nice things. So I like the way he talks about how we can collaborate, for example, to work with payment systems, and then how can we persuade them to make everyone more trusted, because definitely there is some miscommunication there, and that's the thing that needs to be fixed.
I like that this session covers main topics in the industry. It was not only about international dating agency, it was much broader. It was shown from different angles, like international websites, operations, matchmakers, dating coaches. So we covered during this session most of the activities of the industry players, and it was quite effective, because you got much more broadened view of how you can proceed to drive your results.
I was absolutely impressed by Mark Brooks. He is a highly professional person who is talking about trends, new trends, statistics in this industry, and it's highly interesting for us to understand what is going on this industry and on this market, because there is no another site instead of online personal watch that is making such useful and interesting information in statistics of our industry.
I am very impressed about where we can go, where we can grow, how we can develop, and I see new ways how to develop. And I'm glad that there is a whole bunch of people who are in this industry and they're doing it on a very professional level, and we have space to grow. It motivates a lot.
Speaking about the deals, not yet, but this is actually the projects, I call them the projects I need to take care about when I get back, you know, so all the follow-ups, and I really hope that I will do that with a couple of the companies with whom we met here.
Yeah, I mean, I got I think 2 interesting potential deals with some medium-sized partners, which looking good so far. Obviously, I just met him today. I'm looking forward to tonight and tomorrow, the second day, and to have more people and getting some new ideas from the sessions and new partnerships from all the different attendees.
Not get business done at here, but I guess I'll do business with the contacts after the event. Because it's totally a great event, a lot of people, and I can already see some traction.
Of course, I would recommend it to big dating platforms. I think the industry is here. People can learn a lot from each other. Of course, for agencies, and definitely for teams like that are active in the advertising sphere, especially online teams like Google and our competitors.
I would recommend this session for anybody who's interested in getting into the dating industry, whether they were looking to be a dating agency or start a dating site, or perhaps as a learner matchmaker. I think this will be ideal for them.
For everybody who is interested in dating industry, it's different type of people who are interested.
I would definitely recommend this session to all representatives of the industry. It doesn't matter if you are just running an online site, because there were here in this room, there were representatives from the online dating sites. There were representatives from actually all the aspects, and I could recommend it, because you cannot be successful without knowing what the other guys in the industry are doing. Yeah, and I think that the success, and it's clearly showed up during the session, success stands behind the collaboration, behind the puzzle different areas, and just to know where your strengths are, when you can bring more contribution. That's why I think that this is very efficient, then that everybody sit in the same room and started to think how better to collaborate and move forward and drive this industry, but not to be driven by the industry because you have problems here and that. You know, you have to turn to the driver of this industry to feel yourself fulfilling the needs of the clients, and to feel yourself successful with this with the jobs that you are executing. Actually,
I would recommend this session and this conference at all to all people who love what they do. I mean, matchmakers, dating agencies, websites, who want not to just make money, but who care what they do and how they can make people really happy.
If you are in online dating business, or you are planning to be an online dating business, you have to be at iDate. That's pretty simple rule.
If you're not on iDate, you're not on the dating business.
If you're not on iDate, you're not in the dating industry.
Если вы проигнорировали iDate, вы не в индустрии.
If you are not in iDate, you are not in the dating industry.
Если вы не на iDate, то вы не работаете в дейтинге.
If you're not in iDate, you're not in the dating industry, at least from what I see around.
So guys, if you're not on iDate, then you're definitely not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you are not an iDate, you are not in a dating industry.